Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Astro. Good to have you here today.
So, today's topic came from me. I asked Astro to talk about this because it is something I think about a lot. And I think many of you think about it too.
What is the topic?
Waiting. Specifically, waiting to start living. You know that feeling? When you think, one day I will do that. One day I will start. One day when everything is perfect.
Oh, yes, I know that feeling very well.
And the question is, why? Why do we wait? What are we waiting for?
That is a very good question, and I don't think the answer is simple.
No, it is not simple at all. But I think it is very important. Because a lot of people are waiting. And they don't even know they are doing it.
That is true. It happens slowly and quietly.
Exactly. Okay, let's talk. I want to start with a personal story. Can I?
Please.
Okay, so 3 years ago, I wanted to start learning guitar. I love music. I always picture myself playing guitar, sitting by a window, like in a movie. Very romantic,
That sounds very nice.
right? But I didn't start. And the reason I gave myself was, I'm not ready. I need more time. When I have more free time, I will start. When things are less busy, I will start.
And did things get less busy?
Number. Of course not. Things are never less busy. Life just keeps going. And now it is 3 years later. And I still don't play guitar.
So you put it off, and then you put it off again.
Exactly. I kept putting it off. And here is the strange thing. Every time I thought about guitar, I felt good. I felt excited and happy. But I never actually did anything. I just felt the feeling and then went back to my day.
Because the idea felt safe, and starting felt scary.
Yes, exactly. The idea of starting is always perfect. You can't fail an idea. But the actual start, that is messy and uncomfortable. And you can fail that. And that is very scary.
So the perfect version of you, the one who plays guitar beautifully, that version lives in your head, and she is very comfortable there.
Very comfortable. She never makes a mistake. She is always ready. She has a lot of time and energy, and she is wonderful.
But she doesn't exist.
She doesn't exist, and that is the problem.
How long did it take you to realize that?
Honestly, too long. Maybe 2 years. I had to have a very honest conversation with myself. I said, Sarah, you are not going to learn guitar later. You are not going to have more time later. If you want to do this, you have to start now. With this life. Not with a better life.
This life, not a better one?
Exactly. And that felt uncomfortable, but also very true.
Okay, so why do we do this? Why do we wait for the right moment?
I think, and this is my honest opinion, I think we are afraid. We are afraid of being bad at something, afraid of trying and failing, afraid of making a mistake in front of other people.
And also afraid of making a mistake in front of ourselves.
Yes, that one is actually bigger, I think. Because you can hide mistakes from other people sometimes, but you can't hide them from yourself.
Right. And here is the thing. When you wait, you never make a mistake because you never do anything. So waiting feels safe.
But you also never move forward.
Exactly. You stay in the same place. Very safe. And very stuck.
And sometimes years go by, and nothing changes. And you still have the same dream in your head. And you still keep telling yourself, one day I will start.
I think we keep telling ourselves a story. The story is, I will do this when I am ready, when the time is right. And we really believe this story.
We believe it completely. And the story sounds very logical. It sounds responsible even. Like, I am being careful. I am preparing well.
But the truth is, you never feel ready. Nobody feels ready before they start something new. Feeling ready is not something that happens before you start. It comes after, when you are already doing it.
That is so true. And that is hard to hear. Because we want to feel ready first. We want that feeling of confidence before we begin.
We want to feel ready, but that is not how it works.
No, you have to take the first step before you feel ready. And that step is uncomfortable. It is small, but it is scary.
Very scary. But also, the most important thing you can do.
Because if you wait to feel ready, you will wait forever.
Forever.
I want to ask you something. And I want you to really think about this. Is there something in your life that you are putting off right now? Something you keep saying, one day I will do that?
Maybe it is learning English. Maybe it is starting a class. Maybe it is a conversation you need to have. Maybe it is something creative, writing, painting, cooking something new.
Write it in the comments. Just one thing. Be specific. We really want to know. And if you are enjoying the podcast and you have not subscribed yet, please do it now. It helps us so much, and it is completely free.
It means a lot to us. Okay, let's keep going.
Let's talk about this idea more. The perfect version of yourself, because I think everybody has one.
What do you mean exactly? Can you explain it?
Okay, so in my head I have this image, the perfect version of me. She wakes up very early every morning. She exercises before breakfast. She speaks 4 languages perfectly. She is always calm and patient. She never feels tired. She always knows the right thing to say.
She sounds exhausting.
She is exhausting. But she is also beautiful. And I love her. And I keep thinking, when I become her, then my life can really begin. Then I will be ready.
But you are waiting to become someone else before you start your life.
Yes. And that is the trap. Because that perfect version, she is never coming. She does not exist. And I know that. But I still wait for her.
So the real question is, what do you do with the version of yourself that is here right now? The real one, the imperfect one, the tired one with the busy schedule and the unlearned guitar.
Right. And I think this is where many people get really stuck. They cannot give themselves permission to start because they do not feel good enough yet.
They are not the perfect version yet, so they wait.
They wait. And they get ready to get ready. They plan. They make lists. They read books about how to start. But they don't actually start.
Can I say something a little uncomfortable?
Yes, please.
I think sometimes the perfect version of yourself is not a goal. I think it is a hiding place.
Oh, say more.
Because if you are always waiting to be perfect, you never have to try. And if you never try, you can never really fail. The perfect version of yourself is a very good excuse to stay exactly where you are.
That is... Okay, yes, that is uncomfortable. But I think it is true. I have used it as a hiding place. Many times.
Most people have.
And we don't even realize we are doing it. We think we are being responsible. But we are just scared. We get in our own way and we don't see it.
We think we are preparing, but we are just protecting ourselves from the possibility of failing.
And that protection costs us a lot.
A lot.
Can I tell you another story?
Of course.
This one is more personal. A few years ago, I wanted to apply for a job. a really good job, something I was very excited about, but I talked myself out of it. I never sent the application
Why not?
because I told myself, I am not ready. I do not have enough experience. I am not the right person for this. They will say no, and I will feel terrible.
So you decided the answer was no before they had a chance to say yes.
Exactly. And you know what happened? A friend of mine saw the same job. She had less experience than me. She felt nervous too, but she applied. And she got the job.
Oh,
Yes. And when she told me, I was happy for her. Of course, but inside I had this very quiet, uncomfortable feeling. Because I knew. I knew I could have tried. And I didn't.
you be honest with yourself in that moment?
Yes. And it was not a nice feeling. I remember thinking, why didn't I just go for it? The worst thing that could happen was they say no. That's it. One small no. But I was so afraid of that. No, that I said no to myself first.
You did their job for them.
Exactly. I saved them the trouble. And I have thought about that many times since then. What would have happened if I had just tried?
You will never know.
Never. And that is a very strange feeling to hold on to. It is not exactly regret. It is more like a question with no answer. A door you never opened.
I think many people have those. Doors they didn't open, things they put off, things they kept saying, one day.
And one day never came.
One day never comes, because one day is not a day of the week. It has no date. It lives in the future forever.
That is very true. And a little sad.
Yes, but also useful, because when you understand that, you can stop waiting for one day, and you can start looking at today. Let's pause here, because I think a lot of people listening right now have their own story, different details, but the same feeling.
Have you ever talked yourself out of something? Something you wanted to try but didn't? Because you didn't feel ready or you were afraid of the answer?
Tell us in the comments, be specific, and if this conversation is helping you think about something, share the episode. One person who needs to hear this today.
And subscribe if you haven't yet. New episode every week. We really appreciate every single one of you.
Okay, practical question. What do you actually do? How do you stop waiting?
I think the first thing, and the most important thing, is to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself this question. Am I waiting because I really need more time? Or am I waiting because I am afraid?
And be really honest with the answer. Don't let yourself get in your own way here too.
Exactly. Because those are two very different situations. If you really need more time, okay, maybe you need to learn something first, or save some money, or wait for the right season. That is real. But if you are just afraid, then waiting will not help you. It will only make the fear bigger.
Fear gets bigger when you feed it with time.
Yes. The longer you wait, the more the fear grows, and the harder it becomes to start. I know this from experience.
So what is the answer? What do you do?
You start small. You do not have to do everything at once. You just need to take the first step, one very small step. Something you can do today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today.
Like the guitar.
Yes. If I wanted to learn guitar, I don't need to practice 2 hours every day. I don't need a perfect schedule. I just need to pick it up. Just once. Just for 5 minutes. That is enough. That is a real start.
Starting is not the same as being good.
Exactly. You do not have to be good. You just have to show up. And you have to be okay with being bad at the beginning. You have to let yourself make mistakes. Because mistakes are not the opposite of progress. They are part of it.
People wait because they want to skip the bad part, the part where you don't know what you are doing and you feel confused and slow, but you cannot skip it.
You cannot. Nobody can. The bad part is part of the path.
The bad part is the beginning of the good part.
Write that down, everyone. I love that line.
And one more thing, let go of the perfect version of yourself. Not forever, just for today, just for this first step. Say, today I am enough to start, not perfect, but enough. And that is all you need to be.
Give yourself permission. That is really the key. Give yourself permission to be imperfect and start anyway. Because the imperfect version of you, the real you, can do so many things. If you just begin.
If you just figure out one thing you can do and do it.
Today. Not one day. Today. Okay. Let's close.
Today, Sarah told us two very honest stories, and I think those stories are many people's stories.
We talked about why we wait, about the perfect version of ourselves that lives in our head, and about how that perfect version can be not a goal, but a hiding place.
And the message is simple. You do not need to be ready. You do not need the right moment. You just need to take one small step today. That is it.
And be honest with yourself. Ask, what am I really waiting for? And if the honest answer is fear, then start. Start small. Start messy. But start.
Because the version of you that is here right now, not perfect, not ready, not sure, that version is more than enough to begin.
So, what is one thing you can start this week? Write it in the comments. We will read every single one. And we want to celebrate with you when you do it.
Check the pinned comment for all 25 English expressions from today with definitions. That is your takeaway.
Thank you for being here. It really means something to us.
Take care. See you next week.
Bye, everyone. Go for it.